Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure unboxing and review, we're going to be looking at something that I think is where Transformers are going to get really interesting now. This is the concept art of a Decepticon Rumble from the Bumblebee movie. Now, I have quickly just got the tags off there, but in this video, we're going to set him free in a second, have a look at the entire contents of the packaging. At this point, I'd normally say have a look at him in both modes to help you decide how you want to display him. Of course, I'm going to show you both modes, but I'm sure none of you are going to be displaying him as that. We'll discuss that in a little bit more detail in a second. We are of course going to see how that fits into, of course, Soundwave's chest, and then a little bit of a disclaimer here just so I don't get loads of flack. I'm going to be comparing him with lots of other figures that, let's be honest, aren't actually Rumble, but they are all the same colour scheme. So please, well, I know I'm still going to get loads of flack in the comments, but I'm going to be bringing in lots of figures who look like this particular Rumble, but I know obviously aren't. So as you can see, loads to get through with this video. So as I'm popping all these back, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to the channel, if you'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now, please. And also to thank In Demand Toys in the UK, which is where I got this from. So as I said, he does come attached to that windowless box. We've got this beautiful CAD design there of him, and I'm going to say straight off the bat, I'm a real big fan of this particular figure. And as I said at the very beginning, this is where things are going to get really interesting. We've obviously got CAD design Megatron. Sunstreaker is on the way. It's going to get crazy, but at the same time, it's still brilliant for us Transformer fans. So there is the packaging. He doesn't have a number because it's a core class. None of the core class figures actually have Studio Series relevant numbers. The backdrop is, of course, I was going to say the Battle on Cybertron. I think it is. It looks like it is. It's got to be. These are normally attached like that as well, but as I said, just to speed the video up, I have took them off ready. Right, as I've just said, I gotta confess, this guy is simply amazing. He is so simple. He looks so good. His head sculpt is brilliant. If I can get it to focus on there, he does. He looks like a Generation 1 cartoon Rumble. It's brilliant. The head will spin all the way around on, like, must be on a mushroom or ball and socket into there. The pile drivers are brilliant. They spin all the way around. They come all the way to the top. There is a bit of movement, obviously spinning. You can't spin with a bicep. To be honest, he hasn't really got a bicep, and he's not supposed to have one. This is supposed to be tabbed into place. Get this though, he's got an ab crunch. He legitimately does have an ab crunch, and he's got a waist bend as well. Their hips will go out to the side. They will kick all the way to the front. There's no restriction. They'll kick all the way back. There's a huge knee bend, and then the toes can do a little bit of a tilt. But this is, of course, only mainly for transformation. As I say, only pile drivers. So I suppose the negative thing is he does come with 2 blasters, none of which he can actually hold. However, there's I suppose it's a little secret. Is it an Easter egg, whatever you want to call it? Because what you can do, and I might as well show you that straight away, is you can combine these 2 blasters. Now, this isn't even in the instructions, but you can combine the 2 blasters like so, and then what you've got is you've got a 5mm peg here, and you can of course give this then to Soundwave. So he's now got another blaster that he can carry around as well, and I just think that's a brilliant yeah, little Easter egg. Whether it's intended for that, I don't really know, but it does obviously work. Right, these are supposed to go on the back. Let me just make sure I put them the right way around. I don't think, or maybe it does make a difference, but I don't think it really will. This one looks like it comes higher, so I'm going to put that one on that side, and then this one looks like it's a little bit lower. So there you go. You've got your homage to the original toy, and here's where the flack is going to start straight away. So there you go. If we bring in an original toy of this particular, well, not this particular character, but you know what I mean, there you are. You've got these bits coming at the back. Mine are obviously in far worse shape than I realized they were before I decided to do this video, but you can see obviously the sort of homage is there with that. I'm going to bring all of these little guys in, and this is one of my favorite ones as well, with the plungers, or not plungers, pounders, whatever you want to call them. They do all look very, very good together, and of course there are many other versions of this figure, and the red one as well. Let's move these out of the way. Let's show you the alternate mode, which again, it's interesting. In fact, I need to bring him in quickly, and I need to bring him in quickly. I'm going to just bring in a few of the Bumblebee movie cast figures, because I'm going to just go straight through, get him into, oh, where's his hand gone? There we go. He's tiny compared to all these. He's obviously tiny even compared to B127. But there we go. So yeah, I'm going to now transform him into his, I can't call it a cassette because let's be honest, it's not a cassette. I can't even really call it a cube because it's not really a cube. It's a block. I don't know what it is. It's a block. So let's take these off the back. You may have seen the transformation process video already. It's quite satisfying. It's nice and simple. And it just, you know, it serves its purpose. The main thing for me as a Transformers fan, and of course as a Generation 1 fan, is all that really matters to me is, does it fit in Soundwave's chest? And the answer is wholehearted yes, and really easily as well, to be honest. It fit in much more simple than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be quite a bit more difficult, but surprisingly enough, he said that now and just completely jinxed himself. Right, let's bring that over, bring that through the middle. What have I got? I told you I'm going to jinx myself. That is that. This, unfortunately, I can't find anywhere that will attach. And indeed, I mean, you might be able to slot it in, but it doesn't say how to do that in the instructions. So here is his, again, I can't even call it a cube, but you then take it this way, you pop it into his chest, and as you can see, it clips in. Zero problems at all. As I said, brilliant fun little figure. And the best thing about it as well is it's not really difficult to get out. You know, you can take him in and out, no issues whatsoever. He says that now and gets him stuck. I love it. I love the way that they're going. I love the fact, I said I wasn't going to do this, but I am anyway. I love the fact that we've now got sort of concept art. That really means, I suppose, the sky's the limit now for whatever they want to do with figures. We can have exactly this. We can have figures of toys that, you know, the characters didn't even exist in the movies, but I really do wish that this guy had appeared in it. And so there you go. As I say, brilliant little figure, loads of fun, does the main job for me, fits inside the chest. Brilliant little bonus double weapon with this to put in Soundwave's hand, and of course displays really well with Ravage. Expect a red one of him very soon, and then maybe some others. In the meantime, guys, that's all there is to say about this brilliant little figure. Let me know what you think of him in the comments. Take care.